Thank you for joining me on another video. So today we're gonna get into this. This is disturbing. This is disgusting. I absolutely do not want to talk about it, but I'm doing it because in a way, I want to let you guys know that are out there that are looking to come to the Philippines, that are looking to take advantage of those opportunities out here in the Philippines. Don't do it. You will be caught. The Philippines is gonna get you. There's regular people that will get you. Don't bring it here. Hey guys, this is Jay, the Black Filipino TV. Now, thank you for watching another video. Welcome to the Philippines. Today I'm going to talk about something that's a little bit of shocking awe, but it happens, guys. It happens. And this video is going to be titled, I don't know if it's going to be the exact name of the title, but why do pedophiles keep running to the Philippines? Okay. Now, what happened recently, guys? It's been this way for many years. If anyone doesn't know, you know now. Guys come here to the Philippines to take advantage of the ripe opportunities. What I mean by ripe opportunities are to take advantage of young children. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Now, out in Manila, right? I remember I looked at an article a while ago, right? And actually, I've seen these things happen. You can see it when you're in like by the Malate area, or when you're in certain areas in Manila. There's certain kids, and actually it was even years ago, right? This has been happening since like the 1980s. And I seen something where a kid, this was in like 1990, the kid said, they were saying they had a name for the guys that came over to date the children. They called them like, they said pedophile, they called it foul or something like that. I'll look it up when I get home. And this is how it was. They would come here, and what happens is, say in Manila especially, right? I remember before I would go around Manila and help people out. Now, you have parents that'll take the money for their kid to have sex with you, or not even just the parents, the kids themselves get involved in it. And there's even prostitution rings and many things like that. And also, that's been a long thing in the Philippines. Like even in Angeles City and areas like Malate and Cebu, there's a lot of underage prostitution happening. But guys come to the Philippines to take advantage of those opportunities. Now let me tell you what I mean, guys. This actually happened recently. So this one here happened on around January 19th, and an American guy was actually caught with 34 warrants on child pornography. He was actually wanted in the United States, and the BIA Intelligence Division Chief Fernando Manahan Jr. Said that his name, I'm not going to say his name, but he's 68 years old. He was arrested at Cagayan de Oro City, and there was a manhunt for him that was conducted by BI, and they received reports from U.S. authorities that he had 34 arrest warrants in the United States for charges related to possession and distribution of child pornography. The records show that he was no longer a valid passport holder, and it was revoked by the government. BI Commissioner Jamie Morente lauded the efforts in arresting the fugitives. This is one of our priority cases, since there is information that he is aware of the warrants against him, and he may attempt to hide and evade his arrest. The presence of such criminals poses a risk to our country's women and children, hence, he should immediately be deported and banned from returning. This is a good thing. This is a great thing, actually. BI knows guys like this. He ran from the U.S., right? Came over here and didn't be open reign. If he's in the wrong area, say Cagayan de Oro, I'm not sure how it is over there. I haven't really been over there. What I mean by been there is I haven't lived over there. So I really don't know how it is. I haven't been there more than a day. And, I know if he's in areas like Manila or even some province areas, maybe even there, there's always families that are poor that will do anything, and guys, remember, this is not the majority, this is the minority. Maybe 2% of Filipinos may think like that. So any Filipinos don't get offended, it's just real what happens. There are Filipinos that will cater to this man and that will service him by quench his hunger for his child pornography and for him wanting to be with babies, you know, be with little kids. So the government knows they got to get people like this captured and out of the country or even locked up right away. I'm sure they deported him. They got him out of here, sent him back to the States. So as soon as he lands in the States, he'll be in cuffs. So guys, also this one here happened in February. This is on February 9th. And the Bureau of Immigration got a notorious Norwegian pedophile. That's what they said. It says BI agents nabbed notorious Norwegian pedophile. He's 53 years old. I'm not gonna say his name. He was arrested on Monday, February 9th. And they got him in Locos Norte. Morente said that he's a high-profile fugitive who was wanted in Norway due to a string of sex offense cases that were filed against him in court. Morente said, we're going to deport him for being an undesirable alien. His continued presence in the country poses a serious threat to our Filipino children, any one of whom could be his next victim, Morente said. And then it says the BI chief said he issued the mission order for his arrest at the request of Norwegian authorities, which informed the Bureau that the latter is already an undocumented alien, as his passport was already revoked by the Oslo government. This was in December 2021. He had arrest warrants that were issued against him, district court in Norway, and his warrant is based on at least 4 counts of molestation of young children on repeated occasions. And it shows that he's currently detained at the BI warden facility in Camp Bagong, Diwa, Taguig City. Get these guys and get them out of the country. That's no good for the Philippines. The Philippines doesn't need it. These guys know about the Philippines, okay? You have to think about it. There's such thing called the dark web, okay? Now on the dark web, if you're a pedophile, you're gonna find, they'll tell you where to go. Like there's situations like that where they'll say, okay, you know what? In the Philippines, go there. You have opportunity to do it openly and freely. Like, and the crazy thing was, this guy maybe 4 years ago got brought up on charges. He was actually locked away. It was him and a Filipina. What they were doing were they were pretty much kidnapping the children or getting the parents in the area to give the children to them, and they would make videos with them. And it happens, guys. There's so many rings out here of, like, I've even watched documentaries of, you know, grandmothers doing it to their grandchildren. It's wild. And it happens a lot in Manila, guys. It happens a lot in the shanty towns. It'll be a shanty town, and this is very disturbing. I actually read up on something, to I don't even want to say it, where they found a dildo over there. It's crazy. Excuse the sound, they're over there doing some work. You know, that's how it is in the Philippines. Somebody's always working on something. Gotta get used to that. The Bureau of Immigration is cracking down on it now. They've been cracking down on it, and the reason, this is why they're doing it, of course. They know, of course, if these guys are getting caught for it in their own countries, they're on top of it. They're making sure they track them down, meaning they're going on it harder. I remember I seen a investigation with the BI, also it was the NBI and the FBI actually had a joint operation where they do that. They work with the FBI and American governments or the governments from their home country, like say Norway, for instance, right? Of course, they work with the Norway government. They track that down even more than a guy that was over here for check fraud or something like that, right? Of course, they're going hard on that, and they should, because child molestation should be targeted heavy, and it should be like that. I'm happy the Philippines is working hard on that. They've been doing it. And rest assured, they got these 2 guys, and they're not allowed. Okay, I talk about things that happen, and there's a lot of people that don't know about these things. There's a lot of guys that do. Okay, if you don't know about it, don't get it in your head to think that you can come here and do it, because you will get tracked down, and you don't want that kind of punishment. I mean, there's Filipinos out here that'll kill you pretty much, and even regular people that will do it. And I'm not trying to say that I don't want anybody to die, but it's kind of like the scum of the earth, really. That's what it is, the scum of the earth. And, you know, the Philippines are on top of it. I'm happy they're on top of it. They're not on top of a lot of other things, but that right there, they're not playing with here. And I'm excited about that. I'm happy that the Philippines has gotten control over it. They have tons of sting operations, guys. When I seen all of the sting operations happen. I see it all the time. You can watch it on YouTube. Go on YouTube, or go look on Google. You can Google this stuff, and you'll see. Wow, the Philippines is getting people in a lot of stinger operations, and I'm happy that it's happening like that because guys take advantage. The people out here are poor, so you know when it comes to money, guys, people stoop to the lowest things, and I feel that Filipino parents and elders that do this, you know, man, I don't want to talk bad about no one, but it's disgusting, guys. It drives me crazy, but it happens. I'm tired of things happening like that. People stooping to the lowest things to do, but it happens like that. In a country where people are getting paid 500 pesos a day for a regular job, think about the people that are poor. They may get what, 200 pesos a day, $4 a day? So really, it's not much at all. There's a lot of people though in the Philippines, guys, a lot of people. For the majority of people, more like 98% of the people that don't stoop to this level. Okay, so I'm not saying this to bash Filipinos. I'm talking about the ones that are doing it and the foreigners that are participating in it. It's just disgusting. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to check out my other content. Also, guys, be sure to buy yourself a t-shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines at Fauxtonomy, FAUXTONOMY.creator-spring.com, and buy a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines today. See you next video. Over and out. Peace.